Hey everybody, I am making this video message, and I want to talk to you all about why some of you all are despised and hated by certain people. The reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of you probably get to a point where you really want to get to the root of why certain people out here despise you, why certain people are agitated by you when you come around, why certain people just refuse to even take time out getting to know you for themselves. I'm going to tell you why. It is because certain people hate about you what they cannot do. If you think about any gift that God has graced you to showcase, you are talented, you are skilled, you are extremely gifted in a certain area, and by the grace of God, He has given you the provision, He has given you the platform, He has given you the strength to, and even the support from certain people to go out here and share with the world what it is that He placed in you from birth, or what it is He placed in you as you began to grow in Him and you started to come into the understanding and the knowledge of what was actually in you. When someone has not had a one-on-one personal experience with you and they are going off of gossip, they are going off of slander, they are getting third-party information or second-hand information, when people are making assumptions about you and you know for a fact beyond the shadow of a doubt that you have never done anything to them, you may not have ever said a cross word to them, but it's something there that makes them really literally hate your guts. They don't want anything to do with you, but they know about what it is you're out here doing. When people are investigating you, when they are monitoring you, when people are questioning other individuals about you, or sitting back in silence and they're hidden watching you, it is because they hate about you what they cannot do. This is not to say that other people don't have God's grace and mercy over them. This is not to even say that other people are not gifted, talented, and skilled. But there are a lot of people who are envious and they want to covet what they see another individual has. And when they see, or they come into the realization that they will never be able to produce what you can produce, they will never be able to share what it is you share, they will never be able to create what it is you create. And when I say create, because God is the creator, but God will put within us the talents and the gifts and the skills to produce something. Whether you are writing, whether you can sing, things of that nature. What I'm saying to you is, if someone is covetous or if someone is envious and they know they cannot do it, they know they will never be able to do it, because it's also denial. When someone is delusional, or someone is in denial about the fact that they don't have a gift that another individual has, that is when they will begin to hate you. No longer cry about the fact that there are a lot of people that you probably actually love and you respect them and you adore them, but at the same time, when you see them or when you come around them, they are constantly rejecting you. When you walk in the room, they get quiet. They are always coming with the story of what they heard about you and what they allegedly know about you, or they may have shared with you what they think about you or how you come off when you walk into the workplace, when you walk into the room and family is around, when you see certain neighbors. It is simply because people out here, believe it or not everybody, but there are a lot of people that hate you because they cannot do what it is that you are doing. They will sit back and even complain about what it is you're doing. They don't like your style. They don't like how you sing. They don't like how you write. They don't like how you act. If you are literally gifted and skilled to be an actor or an actress, there are some people, they may come to your plays. They may sit in the audience seeing other actors and actresses play the role in a play that you wrote. And if they get wind of the fact that you wrote it, or they know you are behind that creation, they will hate you because they cannot do what you do. See, guys, I know that we all talk about how your spirit agitates demons and other people. That's a very real thing. We already know this. We already know that when someone has demonic activity within them, or when someone does not have the spirit of the living God in them, we already know when they come across or they are in the presence of a very real son or daughter of the Lord, we already know that we will sometimes see a full manifestation of the demon or demons that are within them. We already know that they will huff and puff and get angry, and even they will have outbursts in front of you or towards you because their spirit is not lined up with yours as a child of God. So we already know this, and we already also know that a lot of people, they are jealous and envious because of things that you may have acquired. So we already know if there are people out here that has a house, or you have a nice car or a luxury car, or maybe you got married before that cousin in your family, or maybe you got married before your best friend, or maybe you got an opportunity because, see, the provision of the Lord and the favor of the Lord, and even God touching the hearts of people to be very supportive of you and be a cheerleader for you, this also agitates people as well. We already know these things. But guys, something that a lot of you all miss, and it escapes a lot of you, is the fact that people hate you because of what they cannot do. You have got to, and this is my urgency in this message, and it's a warning to tell those of you who are battling this. If you are at a place where you are watching other people, you feel it is your duty to investigate them. You always have something to say about what it is they are producing, what it is that they're putting out, and you just have a problem with the fact that they are showing up and they are shining bright like a star, involved in the very thing or things that God has gifted them to do. Then you have to realize that just because you are not able to do what a certain person is doing, it does not mean that your gifts, your skills, and your talents are null and void. The thing here that I want you all to take away from this is that you've got to be content with the gifts, the call, and the anointing, and the talents and skills that the Lord has given you. Even if you feel that it is not effective to the people that you are sharing it with. A lot of times you will go out here and be involved in your gifts and your talents and your skills, and you are not getting a lot of feedback from different people. People are not congratulating you. People are not coming in your face telling you that you're doing a great job. They're not telling you that they love how you sing. They're not telling you that they love how you write. They're not telling you that you are a great preacher or a great teacher. They are not telling you how good you are at whatever it is you are producing and you are putting out here. But it does not mean that they don't like it. You all have got to understand that every individual man and woman out here, they are different. Everybody is different. Why certain people do certain things and why certain people don't do certain things, you cannot just get accustomed to normal reactions from certain people, but you believe that every single person has to act like everybody else. People are just different. I'm sure it's times where some of you all, you may have seen someone who was talented, very gifted, very skilled, but you didn't tell them that they were very talented, gifted, and skilled. But you do genuinely and sincerely love what it is that they're doing. However, you guys gotta know that when you are not liked out here, it is because people hate about you what they cannot do. And they hate and it stays within them, and it's a battle, and that battle starts to turn into jealousy. It starts to turn some people into having a murderous spirit. For some people, yes, it gets this serious, it gets this deep out here, because they are not ever going to accept the fact that they cannot do what another person does. They want the same gift and talent and skill that they see somebody that they hate has. They want to be able to do what it is you do. Some people, they simply want to have your level of strength, especially if they have been speaking against you behind your back and telling lies on you and slandering you, or they were just so sure and convinced that every lie that they heard about you and every rumor that they heard about you and all of these different things that people have been telling them about you, they were just so convinced that it really was real and it really was true. But once they start to find out that these things are not real about you, they will hate you even more. But at the same time, sometimes it's something you have to be able to pick up and discern. People hate what it is that they cannot do. They don't want to just say, you know what, I will never be able to preach that way. I will never be able to teach that way. And it's not for anybody to get uppity. It's not for anybody to become self-righteous. It's not for anybody, or I'll say any one of us, to look down on another individual person. This message is just to bring clarity and understanding to some of you all, because you will go back and forth and wrestle with the fact that you just are not liked by certain people. We've all been there where it was certain people, we adored them, we loved them, we loved to have them around. But as time went on, time actually, or the Lord himself, he revealed to you that that person or those people, they don't feel about you what you feel about them. And once you begin to watch them and even have conversations with some of these people, you will begin to see and sense that they hate you, because what's in you and what it is that you are putting out and producing, they cannot do it. And if they try to do it by copying or mimicking what it is you're doing, it's never going to have the same effect. I don't know how many times I have to keep telling you all this, but this is a very real thing. People hate you for what it is that they cannot do like you. Don't be in denial about the fact that you lack certain gifts, talents, and skills. You have got to be content and okay with where God has you, what God has placed in you, and you have got to be appreciative of the people. I don't care if you have one or two people that are supportive of you and they are your cheerleaders. That is enough. And for whatever reason you're there in this season, you've got to appreciate where you are, and you've got to be content with your life, because behind every skilled, gifted, creative, talented, anointed, and called person, there is pain that they experience that you don't even have a clue about. There are battles that they are fighting behind the scenes that you don't have a clue about. There are things that they are in the midst of, or have been in the midst of, and there was a literal life or death situation going on with them. And so when you see the glory on someone's life, or you see the provision and the favor over their life, don't envy it, don't covet it, don't hate it, because you don't know all the facts or the background about that individual person that you may be hating. As far as those of you who are hated, and you are now asking the Lord You're crying about, why does this person hate me? I try to be very loving to them. I try to be nice to them. I try to be supportive of them. I try to give them whatever I can to help them with whatever it is they're going through, but they just do not like me. They don't care for me, and I don't know why. I put my all into trying to understand this person. I extend grace. I extend mercy. I pray for them. But whatever it is about me, they don't like me. They're turning their nose up at me. They are mocking me. They are very aggressive and volatile towards me. If I say one thing to them, they're ready to go off. They're biting my head off. Or you're hearing other people come back and tell you that so-and-so does not care for you, and you are always the sweetest, most respectful person to them. It is because they hate about you what they cannot do. People will hate you because they just cannot bring what it is that you are bringing. That's the video message. Well, guys, it's time for me to go because I have some other things to do. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have taken offense to anything I spoke about in this video, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned because I know you will forgive me in the morning.